Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to see what the person on your mind the most is hiding from you. This card came out when I was shuffling earlier. Secrets, keeping secrets, anonymous. So let's see what they're hiding from you. Let's just have a couple of cards. Okay, some form of anxiety I've got here actually. Yeah, I feel this person's waking up with anxiety. You know the anxiety you get in the pit of your stomach? Not the pit of your stomach, sorry, here. I feel they're hiding anxiety from you. What else, please, are they hiding? They're waiting for something. They're waiting to tell you something. Okay. Oops. Right. Wow. I think, basically that the first thing they're hiding at the moment in today's energy is they're hiding that they would like to speak to you, okay? They've been waiting quite a while to come forward, all right? This is giving them anxiety now. They have definitely got anxiety about this. They can't switch it off, okay? They've been going round and round and round and round in circles. But they want to tell you the truth, okay? But I just feel what they're hiding the most is the fact. They're hiding the fact that they are missing you, I feel, today, in some shape or form. I'll go along in the reading and see how this pans out today, but let me get this out and see what we can get with my tarot deck. Okay, just some shuffling. I hope you're all well. Thanks so much for all your likes, comments, your subscribes and your support. It's very kind of you. And also, if you would like a personal reading, just click on the title of the video. It's all in the description box. Link to the website and the free relationship report. Go check that out. This is coming out. This one's definitely... Oh, I feel this was a new beginning that they started, okay, after your relationship ended, and it's giving them anxiety, all right? This is all to do with their emotions and their feelings and how they're feeling about you compared to whatever they decided to go and do next, all right? Let's see what else we have got. What's going on with this waiting game? I feel they're going round and round in circles, trying to work out how to offer you an olive branch, okay? This has been going on for a little while now. Yes, they miss you, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I think they've got themselves into a situation with somebody else or a group of other people where these people or this one person is particularly irresponsible. Okay, if you know they've gone into a third party situation, okay, or they're very heavily involved with family members or a group of friends, whatever it was, the third party that kind of did not help your relationship, okay, they are getting anxiety about this because there is no sense of responsibility in this connection, okay? The person or persons they have connected into, I think it seemed like it was going to be an easier option for your person. They thought they could just have an easier life, or it might be more fun or less pressure on them, just new, exciting, etc, etc, okay? But it's not working out because I feel that this group of people or person they're with is irresponsible, childlike, and doesn't take care of matters in hand. Example of the energy: doesn't pay the bills, or spends the money when it's needed for food, or it could be anything, okay? It could be absolutely anything. But the thing is, you're the Queen of Pentacles energy. They're waiting for you, okay? Because you've come out as stable, very stable, very committed to what you put your mind to. If you have children with this person, I don't think they've possibly ever told you straight out what a fantastic parent you are, okay? They miss your comforting presence. You know something? This does happen sometimes. If you're in a relationship, this is what I'm hearing with this today, you can get into a day-to-day routine. It's not all fireworks, and sometimes people do make mistakes and they leave that for something else that they perceive to be more exciting. Now, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do at all, but I'm not feeling toxicity here. Sometimes people, even as they get older, they can think, you know what, maybe I'm running out of time. It's like that old adage, that old thing of, I don't know, midlife crisis kind of energy. I feel that's what's happened here. Okay, your person regrets this big time. They regret it big time. That is one of the things they're hiding. But I feel what they're really hiding here is that they didn't tell you how wonderful your stable personality is. I feel at times they might have said to you, in fact I'm sure today somebody said to somebody here, oh gosh, can't we liven it up, or why do we always have to do things this way? Why can't we take some risks, or you're always nagging me? I just heard the word, you're always nagging me. Okay, well boy, they would love you to nag them now. They'd love to be nagged now. Okay, they just miss it all. They miss the stability. I feel that today your energy, that you are hardworking. Okay, very hardworking, career driven. Even if it's not, when I say career driven, I don't mean that you have to be in some highfalutin job career. It just means whatever you put your mind to, whatever you decide to do, because every job, everything people do is valuable. Every single job is valuable. Whatever you decide to do, you go above and beyond. You go above and beyond. And they have gone from an energy of that, where everything's done, everything, I just heard the words, the ship with a P, the ship runs smoothly with you at the helm. That's what I'm hearing. Whereas now it's just abject chaos. Your person doesn't know if they're on the head or their arse at the moment, I don't think. And this, I feel, is giving them anxiety to a point where they've got that knotting. I feel they're waking up now and thinking, oh no, what's going to happen today? What's going to happen now? Okay. Which I feel is becoming a problem, because it's almost like that it's stuck in them, if that makes sense. Okay. Anything else? King of Cups. There we go. Okay. It doesn't matter whether you're, female, male, female, no gender. Genders, it's just the way the cards are. But it is a partnership. Okay, they want to be back in that partnership with you. And for me, the energy of the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is beautiful. I love that energy. It's really well balanced. The beautiful emotions of the King's energy are balanced out with the stability and the home building of the Queen of Pentacles. They have been hiding their secret. It's exposed here now. It's here for us all to see, is that they love you. Okay, they wish also that they had been more, and this is specific, more of a family person. So if you had children together, they wish they'd been more of a family person, that they had appreciated the family more, the children more. I feel at times your person was just looking for more excitement. They totally regret if they didn't pay for the children, or they weren't there for the children. They were chasing some form of excitement at some point in your relationship, okay? But their deep, darkest secret at the moment is they want you back. I mean, the King of Cups is clarifying, it's equivalent to the Ace of Swords in a tarot deck. They want to tell you the truth. They want to just come in and tell you the truth, okay? And they're going to. And the interesting thing today is they're going to jump from a very stagnant, waiting energy. Because, I feel they're going to get to a point where they're not going to give a damn about what's going on in their environment. They're just not going to care. They're just not going to care. They're going to cut the ties. They're going to break the ties that they've got because they want to reconcile with you. It is beautiful. I love these. I'm going to say it again. I love these two cards together. Okay. Now you could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be earth sign. I've got a water sign, obviously, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm also going with Aquarius and also Aries here as well. I feel. But either way, because you get to choose what you want to do. It's your choice. You will be successful and you will triumph, okay? If you've moved on from this, you're still going to be happy. You're still going to be happy with the outcome of everything, okay? But let's see what else is going on in their environment just a little bit. Let's have a little peek, shall we? See what else we can find out. And then I'm going to just have a look at... obviously an outcome. I'm going to do the outcome and environment first. Come on, Keeley. Outcome, and then I do also just want to have a look at what they'd like to say to you. Okay, what's going on in the environment? I can't speak today. I think I'm most excited about. I just love those two cards together. Environment. Woo! Not good. Either they're walking on eggshells and trying to keep the peace, or somebody else is walking on eggshells and trying to keep the peace. But as a generality, for a general reading, somebody has really just emotionally shut down. But because of the anxiety levels, I feel, and almost the embarrassment of the decision they made, they're almost not wanting to look at what's going on. So within their environment, they're quite closed off. They've closed their heart chakra down, which I feel is why their solar plexus is playing up. Because if you start shutting down your emotions and you're not... The Two of Swords is somebody who is not speaking their truth. It's either a lot of people not speaking, or if they're in a third party that you know of, they're not really speaking. They haven't got good communication, or your person is tiptoeing around somebody, okay? But either way, that throat chakra is closed, all right? They're not expressing themselves, so they're stifling down the emotions. Now, people can do this for quite a long time. People can do it for a few years, okay? The waiting game. But then eventually, you start to get blockages, I feel, in your chakras, and then, boom, you can't do it anymore. But the thing is, you don't actually give a damn by that stage. And I don't think your person will do. Okay, their love for you is immense here. So no, the environment is pretty sort of painful, really. Not painful in a physical sense, but on a mental sense, it's painful. Yeah, Hangman, there you go. Stuck as stuck can be. Nothing's going in, nothing's coming out. Someone's playing the victim. There is somebody else in the environment, okay? A female energy who is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian. If not, it's a female who is quite bossy, quite confident, likes to get their own way, can be a bit of a femme fatale, okay? That is always my femme fatale card, to be honest with you, the Queen of Wands. On a good day, will get things done for you, but your friend, as long as you listen to their opinion, okay? They can't understand, they're not very empathetic, and they're quite fiery, and they're quite driven, okay? And they've always, their social group is very important to them. So there is a female in the environment with this energy who, that's come out now, who I feel they are not, your person's not really getting on with too well with the Two of Swords. Okay, it's almost like a breakdown in communication. And I can almost see this Queen of Wands looking on to the next person, conquest, whatever is going on with them. But the Hangman is, yeah, it's stuck. It's stuck. The energy's not moving, it's stagnant. Nobody's giving, let's put it that way. With the Hangman and the Two of Swords, Nobody is giving. No one's backing down. It's a stalemate. Okay, there's a massive stalemate energy in your special person's environment, which is causing, I feel, their anxiety. Okay. Anything else for the environment before we do the outcome? Anything else for the environment? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, it's in the reverse though. Somebody's just really considering cutting their losses. Okay. Somebody's considering cutting their losses here. Somebody in a general reading, it's just general today obviously, they just don't want to work on it anymore. Okay. They don't want to work on it anymore. They're looking to see whether all the time, energy and etc. they've invested is worth it. Because it's almost like a bit of a repetitive cycle. Okay. If it is something to do with a career with your person, I would say that it's probably not going too well. Okay, it's probably not going too well at the moment, which could be causing problems as well. But on a general level, it's just they're looking at assessing, is this worth it? Is it worth it? Okay. What's this Queen of Wands? I just heard that ask. What's this Queen of Wands up to, please? This energy. Oh gosh. It's a lot, but we're gonna sorry. No, it's not funny. It's just, it just clarifies Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords and the Emperor. Earlier on, I just felt this Queen of Swords was looking to her next conquest. Okay, Aries energy, fire energy. I feel it's probably an Aryan person, Aryan female, always strong Aries. But the Six of Swords, she's the Aryan female or the fire sign female in this environment is looking at moving on. Okay. As far as she's concerned, Nine of Pentacles to me is always a card of independence. It's always a card of, as long as I have my money, my house, my friends around me and everything, I'm happy. Okay. It is a very beautiful card. But this female likes to be the boss, likes to wear the trousers, could have a very good job, could be a business leader or something on that ilk, but is definitely if not a boss, extremely bossy. Okay. But I feel that is what is going down here. This exciting new beginning that your person went after is not an exciting new beginning. It's turned out to be a real drag. You know, I feel that's why they've shut down, because they're not being heard. Whereas you would listen. You might not have always agreed, but you would listen. And you would give a genuine, level-headed response. Whereas I think your person's found out this person's just selfish. They're just selfish. They want it all their own way. All their own way. And I don't feel that this person is sharing as much as your person thought they were going to. Okay? I just don't. I've heard that was a trap. I just don't. They're protecting their own stuff. Okay? And if your person went to this environment because they thought it was going to be better for them on a financial level, they're now paying a price for it. They're feeling trapped and suffocated, that they can't get away from it, like their personality has been squashed. Okay, so that is what is going on. Let me just see what this is going to show. So that, yeah, there's your outcome, Ace of Wands. They're going to come back in. I was seeing this sort of olive thing here earlier, and they're hoping that you will listen to them. It's going to be very sudden. The way they come in is going to be really sudden. It's going to be a shock, a real shock. But top of the deck's the Sun. It's going to make you really happy, okay? This is going to make you really, really happy. But yeah, they're going to come in with a message, extremely sudden, out of the blue, just to split the deck. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't always do that. For those of you who watch me a lot, you'll know, but something in my head says split the deck, Keeley. There we go. So there's your sudden message. The Tower, really out of the blue. It's going to change your life. One that was split next to it is the Six of Cups, someone from the past. So before I wrap it up though, I did say, and I do want to just see what they'd like to say to you. Oh dear. I've got butterfingers today. UK saying, I don't know if that's a US saying. Butterfingers. Ooh. I know that I crossed the line with you. Yeah, just a little bit, I think. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I left you when I saw you with someone. I haven't been reacting when people mention you. No, they haven't. They haven't been reacting. Or they've been just saying, I just heard they've been telling people that it was over ages ago. All right? Because they can't talk about you at the moment. They're not in a position to be able to talk about you. I think things are difficult enough, really, in this environment. There's a lot of fire going on, not literal fire, but a lot of fire in their environment. I think I left when I saw you with someone is really just, they blamed you for something. Could be anything. You know, they blamed you for something that you hadn't done because it was easier for them. They cut you out in a very irresponsible manner. It wasn't a breakup where it was responsible. It was very irresponsible. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. I wish you understood how I feel. Yeah, I feel this was them in the past. I think they blamed you. The energy of, oh, well, I saw you out with your friends or you've done this. Whereas all along they were just looking for an escape route, okay? And I think this is what they said, well, you don't understand how I feel. But you perfectly understood how they felt. But they just weren't listening, okay? One more before we wrap it up. Soul contract. The lessons I've learned from us will never be forgotten, okay? So they're going to come back in. They have been keeping this most definitely a very deep secret, but there you go. That's what their secret is. So thanks so much for watching. Take good care and just remember you're the prize. Just keep that energy up. Always, always say to yourself, I'm the prize, I'm wonderful, I'm amazing. Even if you don't believe a word of it, just keep looping that. And after a while, honestly, you will start to feel it. Okay? I love you all. Bye.